Hey everyone, my name is Matt.
And I'm Maddie.
And we don't really know what we're doing. This is our first time ever backpacking. We've already walked through a handful of spider webs. We forgot our bug spray, but we found a creek. So take it for what it's worth. This is our first ever time backpacking, doing anything like that, or my first time. I think Maddie has a little bit of experience, so we're gonna rely on that to get us through this adventure. We're glad you guys are here with us, and we're gonna take you on our first hike through Meeks Mountain Trails. Well, we made it through this huge, moderately dense tree line behind us. Hiking this with backpacks is way different. Straight vertical with backpacks is way different than just hiking like a regular trail. But we're on our first trailhead. This is Stone Street's trailhead. We kind of hiked into the middle of it because we left from a different property than the original starting point. So we'll head in this way and hopefully it gets a little bit easier because your boy's out of shape. So we are about a half a mile into the trip now. I want to say a shout out to Onyx Backcountry, the app that we use. It tracks our pace, it tracks our exact steps so that we, should we ever get lost, it has an offline tracking mode that lets us know like exactly where we're at in our trip. And it lets us know that right now we are slow people, only going 1.4 miles an hour. But we also, I kind of let us astray there for a second. But we've also kind of caught our breath a little bit since we stopped going so vertical. I think we're still tired from like just walking with packs, which we're completely unused to. But at least the aspect of not going straight uphill has gotten a little bit easier. So, yeah, 0.6 miles in. I think we have like 2 miles to go. So we'll see when we get to camp. Yeah.
I'm sweating this much.
My back's like a puddle. Oh, that would be cool. Do like, you can make them like coasters. Watch out. Humongous spider right there I just knocked off. Huh? Sorry, buddy. I took you away from me. We're about a mile and a half in. really like 1.4 miles. But we're still going. We are getting like super close. So I think we're like 3/4 of a mile off now from where we will set up our tent and hang out for the night. I think we keep going this way. Who knows? If you see me checking back in here in a minute, it's because I took the wrong turn. But I think we turn here. And then it's like a, yeah, I don't know. We'll figure it out. 1.5 miles in though. Doing good. It's gotten a lot easier since we stopped going straight uphill. And we are now, I think we've been bit so many times, or we're just so sweaty. We don't feel bugs or spiders anymore. So, I don't know. I guess call it adaptation. That's the first bird we've heard all day. Feels like it. The trail description said that Wageman's Wall is like super rocky at times. So, I don't know. Hike. You got the hiccups back there? All right, so I think we took the right turn. This is a connector off of Wageman's Wall. Wageman's Wall. I'm pretty sure up this hill is quote unquote the camping site. I'm not sure what kind of space there is to actually set up a camp. We'll find that out here in a second, and we'll show y'all what it looks like to set up our tent in our camp. We did it. We arrived at our camp spot. I think we are both sweatier than we anticipated. We got a nice little, well, it looks like maybe we can actually do like a little bit of an outdoor fire tonight. A little bit of a fire pit out here. I don't know if we will or not because we don't have any kind of permit for that. I don't know if we're allowed to. We do have that in the future if we want to come back and use that for another hike or another event or something like that. But we've got a whole teepee over here of just dry firewood, a little picnic table, a huge landing up here on the K&A camp. And we're gonna set up our tent, our kitchen, everything. This will be home for one night. And then we'll do it all again tomorrow. Alright, so we have made it into the tent. I think we're finally cooling off and drying of all of our sweat. Didn't realize how much sweat we had in our bodies until we tried this out. It is 81 degrees last we checked. It's supposed to get down to like 65 tonight, so it should be like a really pretty night tonight, like for us to actually get some rest in. We brought bucks with us, so those have been our fans.
we've started to make already a checklist of things that we're bringing for next time, like a pair of shoes for inside of the tent rather than just your hiking boots, or like maybe even like a tiny little fan that on nights like tonight where there's zero air movement, you get some kind of airflow throughout the tent. But in all honesty, like, it was a super good hike. Setting up camp was super easy. I feel like it's also gonna be really pretty. Tomorrow morning there's a 100-mile bike race happening, like literally right outside of our tent. The race starts at like 6 a.m. and depending on how fast they get through the trail, they could be flying past our tent as early as 7 a.m. So I think that'd be actually pretty cool. Maybe like tomorrow to wake up and like watch a bunch of like bicyclists race like through the woods. I think that'd be pretty neat. But we're kind of just chilling here. I think we'll probably have dinner here in a little bit. We had a super light lunch, so I don't think that either one of us are like remotely hungry right now. I don't know, maybe we kind of worked up an appetite while we were hiking, but just chilling here. Probably gonna be reading some books and just hanging out and catching the sunset. So yeah.
Not sure if this is how you're supposed to do this, but we also might have a lot of ticks on us. We definitely
a lot of bugs.
A lot of bugs. We found a few little six-legged creatures that look very similar to ticks. So tomorrow will be full of a bath, and just making sure we don't have bugs on us. But in light of the fact that we forgot one of the most important things when we left on this trip, which was a bug spray, we tried to go outside. Well, I tried to go outside to start dinner, and I was out for maybe like 30 seconds, and I was getting swarmed with mosquitoes. And so, in light of that, and hopefully that, you know, we're not in as big of bear country as we think we are, but in light of that, we are now here. This is the isobutane fuel canister made specifically for the GSI Glacier stoves. And GSI Glacier stoves like tell you like you have to use these or else it voids your warranty, like with their little stove thing. So you didn't see any of that. Anyways, this is the canister you want to use. GSI Glacier fuel stove top, which I really like. It's got some little serrated edges on it, so like it doesn't make it feel like this thing's just gonna fall off. It's super stable too. But we are trying to boil some water. As soon as we turned it on, it immediately started boiling. We got a little cruddy lighter here from the dollar store, and it doesn't, as you can see, it
has a woman's touch.
It has a woman's touch apparently. That's bogus. So Maddie lit the stove for us. We're cooking dinner. What do we got tonight, Maddie?
We have chicken fried rice from Adventure Meals. It looks pretty good.
Yeah, there's actually some veggies in there too.
Definitely enough for two.
Enough for two, you say?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a lot.
Well, we got these little insulated mugs that came with our Stanley little cook set, and so we're gonna use these tonight and eat some dinner here in just a little bit. So we'll keep you guys posted as to how dinner goes. Just stay tuned. GSI Glacier stove.
Oh, I think it's ready.
Quick on the boiling water. I mean, we like yeah, maybe 2 minutes, maybe. I'm also kind of nervous about this handle thing we got going. Is that warm? No, it's not. Okay. I was like, what the? It's already boiling water. 2 minutes. We're gonna throw it in this bag here. Adventure Meals actually makes it so that you pour your water straight into the bag, and then you reseal the bag. The food cooks in the bag, and then you can put it in these little mugs if you want to like have a little bit of like a serving size kind of thing. But super convenient. You just pour the water straight in. So
Should be ready.
hopefully I don't pour water on our tent. Boiling. Ah, that is hot right there. Okay.
Oh boy.
Or on Maddie,
That's
for that matter. Ooh. That's a lot of water.
That is hot.
I did not think the packaging was going to be that well insulated. I kind of had that fear. Shut that thing down.
Now we give it a stir. Alrighty.
Now go.
So this is finally done. This is what it. Oh, it's really hot still. This is what it looks like. It's still a bit soupy. For my chicken fried rice kind of taste, but we'll see how it goes.
We're going to put this in the mug, right?
I was just gonna eat it straight out so we don't have to wash anything.
That's a good idea.
I don't know.
Alright. Well, in other news, we are running super low on GoPro battery, so to conserve, we will talk to you guys tomorrow morning. Peace. Pink. So we thought we were done. We'll give you an update on the food rating. Holy smokes. I mean, we're talking like, to be a packaged meal, and all you did was put boiling water on it, it's pretty good. I mean, I've never had any other meal, so as time goes on, I'll start like a list of like where this ranks. Right now, this is the #1 meal.
Yeah, we'll do like different flavors or
Yeah.
food options by Mountain House Adventure Meals.
Yeah. I mean, right now it's the only one, so right about here, you're gonna see a list pop up and #1 meal, chicken fried rice. So we'll see how long it stays at #1. I did scorch my tongue. I'd encourage you to let the food cool down, and like you like do 5 minutes, stir, 4 minutes, stir, and then you should probably do like another like 4 minutes of simmer. But we didn't, so hot but good. So anyways, this is now. We'll see you guys later. Peace. Oh. Good morning. It is, I don't know, I took my watch off somewhere in the middle of the night. What? It's 8:30 a.m. We slept in a little bit. It's beautiful out here. We haven't heard anybody come down on the bike trail. We have learned the punishment of what happens if you don't bring sleeping pads, if you don't bring sleeping pillows, if you don't bring a small fan to move air around inside of a tent when you put the rainfly on, and if you don't bring a set of playing cards overnight. We've learned the consequences of all this. Although we did enjoy reading some books and just resting. I mean, we didn't absolutely need the playing cards, but we're packing up this morning. We're gonna head out. We have, I think, like right at a 2-mile hike to get back to the car, and then take showers, because we also didn't bring a rag to like wipe off our elbow creases or back of our neck or forehead, and we feel super sticky. So looking forward to the shower. We'll hike out. I'm sure there'll be a few clips, but we'll see you guys later. So we're on our way out. We have packed up the camp. We're on the trail. We got about an hour out, and then there's a spider web already. Wow. First tree of the day, spider web. We're on the way out, and then we'll be back to the car and head home. We hope you guys enjoyed this. We have no clue what we're doing again, kind of. First video like this ever. Hey guys, it is Matt and Maddie here, and we did survive the trip, and we did make it home. Obviously, by the production of the video, we made it home. But we, to kind of debunk a little bit of what we talked about, we were covered in ticks. Yeah. We had to take an extremely long shower. We have soaked all of our gear in something called permethrin, which is something we knew nothing about until this trip ended. Permethrin is an anti-tick chemical. It's safe for humans and animals and clothes
for,
and
like,
gear.
Livestock.
Yeah.
For farmers.
Yeah. But we used it to clean all of our gear. Still soaking on the porch right now. But we had a blast. I would say that it was our first time ever going back. My first time ever going backpacking. We learned a lot. We added one mandatory item to the list: bug spray. I don't think we'll ever do it again without bug spray. We had a blast. We hope you guys enjoyed the video. And maybe it'll encourage some of y'all to get into backpacking. I was inspired by somebody else, kind of inspired us, and so maybe this could be that for you. It's really not that hard. You can get gear off of Poshmark for super cheap. That's how we funded our whole trip. We bought $400 bags for like $60 off Poshmark. Like it is possible. There are ways to make it happen. And I guess that's kind of what this whole channel is about, is maybe that it would encourage one of you, kind of like us, to get outside, enjoy the fresh air, enjoy Mother Nature, just the trees, the rocks, the moss, I don't know, the spiders and their webs, all the good things. So, but yeah, that was just wanted to close out. I know the GoPro died, so just wanted to say thank you for spending some time watching the video, and we will see you next time.